Hello everyone, welcome back to the SLOTRO 2 edition, Lord of the Rings SLOTRO 2. We left off here with Gnomadan. Say hello to everyone, Gnomadan. Good boy. We were sitting here just south of the town hall and Michael Delving and talking to Bingo Boffin. He has decided to start getting physically fit and exercise and get himself in shape for his journey. So he has asked us to meet him at the Stock Tower south of the town of Stock. Y'all know where that is. We are way over here in Michael Delving, and Stock is on the other side of the Shire. So we are going to travel all the way over there. The Stock Tower is just to the south of it. So that is what we are going to do now. No horses. Well, let's see. Do I have that horse whistle thing that they give you, that you got X amount of time to use it? I'm gonna look through my inventory here and see if I've got that horse whistle. Yeah, they give you the horse whistle good for 24 hours, and I'm gonna take a look at that. Let's turn on our exterior light. There we go. And if we got one, I will ride it over there. That seems to be a good use for it. The running around we're going to do back and forth across the Shire today. And if I don't have it, I will meet you over on the other side whenever I run there. So we will see how that turns out. What time is it here? It is evening. So yep, my confirmation bias. Here we are playing at nighttime again. I will see y'all in just a moment here. We've made the journey across the Shire to Stock and discovered the Stock stable location, which is good. You see, I could purchase a ride to Hobbiton, and I did that because right after I left y'all, it was like, oh, okay, well, I forgot about stables. Let's take a stable ride. But we haven't discovered Stock yet, so we had to take the run, and it's a beautiful run. It was quite the lovely run as it was, so we're not going to worry about that. But since we're in Stock, let's head on down to the Stock Tower and figure out what the heck Bingo is going to have us do here. Are we going to have to climb the tower for him, or what is going to be the thing that he's going to come up with? We've talked before in one of the episodes about the fact that all these stable rides and stuff make the world feel so much smaller. Although I don't mind the regular stable rides like that, the one that you actually ride across the territory, right across the landscape. Gives you a good feel for it, even if it is a little quicker, because it's not terribly fast. It's the fast travel stuff that really shrinks the world for you here. And for some reason, why am I getting 16 frames a second? That is, let's see, Bingo Boffin says, how tall is this tower? I'm getting 16 frames a second here, and on my machine I shouldn't be getting anything close to that. So I am going to, there he goes, huff. I am going to puff. So tired. Okay, there we go. We're back up into the 30s and 40s again. That was an odd little bit of issue there. I mean, it's still not running like it should. I should be getting up in, this kind of stuff. I should be getting frame rates in the high double digits, and now we're up to 19 again. I am going to log out, see what is going on in the background of my machine, whether there's an antivirus or something going on, and then I will come back and rejoin y'all. And we finally got close enough to it. New Deed sites of the Shire. And yep, we're back up to anywhere from 78 frames a second to 110 frames a second. I had it recording in MP4 format for some reason instead of AVI. I'm not sure why it was doing that, but there you go. That was what it was doing. So do I have to, wow. Have to jump up on these to get up there. So they've actually made, I guess with Bingo, they made this climbable, did they? Interesting. But let's see. Let's go ahead and put a travelogue entry in here, because why not? So we're going to do the Stock Tower right quick. I know that's one of the ones on the sites of the Shire Deed. So I'll be right back with you. The Stock Tower is a curious Odinorian ruin standing guard near the Brandywine Bridge. Few such ruins still stand in the Shire, having long ago been dismantled by industrious hobbits to construct more modern residences. But the Stock Tower has become something of an icon, and mischievous hobbit children have been known to frequent the ruin despite their parents' admonishments to the contrary. Indeed, that was definitely the sights of the Shire Deed. And I tell you, back in the past, the old deeds, you'll notice the short abbreviated ones we get down there in Rohan. You know, every now and then we'll get a longer one, a longer message that goes with them. But a lot of these Rohan, deed descriptions like that, landscape deeds, are very short little things. Back here in the old Shadows of Angmar days, the explanations that they gave you for all the various deed items seemed to just be so much longer and more involved. A lot more background stuff. All right, Bingo, let's talk to you and figure out what's going on.
This was a bad idea.
Oh, Gnomadan, this was a bad idea. Bingo's face is beet red and he's doubled over with exhaustion. I say, who knew this tower was so tall? I am not going to go any higher. Ooh, I know a better way. Meet me in the Golden Perch, Gnomadan. It's back in the town of Stock. So talk to Bingo in the Golden Perch Inn in the town of Stock. I definitely think that's a better way to work on your endurance. Go back and, as we do in EverQuest, work up your alcohol tolerance skill. That's a very good idea. So off to Stock it is. Let's go into the Golden Perch. See what Bingo is going to do there. I'm just glad he didn't have us climbing the tower for him. And then maybe pulling him up on a rope afterwards. Maybe that's how he was going to do it. I have no idea what he's going to be doing here at the Golden Perch. How that's supposed to build up his strength. But I don't mind. As long as it's good booze, I don't care. And let's see what kind of ales and beers they have here right after I take a sip of my coffee. We all have our favorite drugs, and my second favorite drug is sleep. Well, my second favorite drug is caffeine, right after my favorite drug of sleep. Okay. Hello, Bingo. I wonder why it won't let us sit. It'd been nice to sit down here with him. Maybe because the chairs are too far under the table, perhaps.
What a way to build up these arm muscles, lifting a mug of ale to my lips.
I like that. Drinking buddy. Cool. I like the little tag on him. Reminds me of Saturday Night Live back in the day when Mike Myers? I think Mike Myers. Yeah, Mike Myers was on there and he had his superhero, middle-aged man, and his sidekick, Drinking Buddy, who was usually played by Chris Farley. Fun things. Look them up on the internet look them up on YouTube if you've never seen them. Training for the journey. Now, this is the best way to build up these arm muscles, my friend. Lifting a mug of hearty ale to my lips. I already feel much more prepared for my journey. So, we have gotten a little advice about adventuring. I've purchased some of the supplies I will need, and I've done a little exercise to get in shape for the journey. There's just one more area in which I need to train, but we'll get to that in a little while. Next week, sink or swim, recommended level 10. So we are still of a level to work on. Oops, okay. I'll do that then, I'm sorry. Gnomadan the prepared. Gnomadan the unprepared. See, this is one of those things where if you're a title collector, you can't collect all of them because you get the choices. Told you we've had choices like this before. Alright, we're going to be Gnomadan the prepared ourselves.
There is nothing for it. I must learn to swim.
I have knowledge, supplies, and strength, Nomadan, and they will serve me well on my journey. But there's one more thing I must master before my adventure begins, and it is not something that comes naturally to hobbits. I must learn to swim. Have you seen the number of rivers on the map? Whoever drew this map must have been quite fond of the things, because there are squiggly lines and little ponds all over the place. There's nothing for it, Nomadan. I must become a master of the waterways. Speak to me when you're ready, and we will go down to the Brandywine and practice. Talk to Bingo in the Golden Perch Inn and travel with him to practice. Sure, we're going to have the Buoyant or the Seeking Stone. All right, let's go on down and practice.
I'm as ready as I will ever be.
All right, Nomadan, I am as ready as I will ever be. Let us walk down to the Brandywine and practice being fish.
Bingo has decided to master one final skill for his journey. He will learn to swim.
New quest, instant, sink or swim. God, I love the Brandywine. And we've got quite the hobbit, don't we? Quite the crowd here, don't we? Rosa, Peony, Moscow, Lily. A couple of other, a bystander and Everard. I'm so sorry, dude. I really am. They couldn't even give you a name. You get to be called bystander. Oh, that's like girl with tits third from the left in credits for a movie. I am sorry. Well, here we are, Nomadan. Time for this hobbit to learn a new skill. Provide support for Bingo as he prepares to swim. Okay. Let's see what this is going to involve. All right. Has the Brandywine always looked this wide? Let's cheer at him. It looks cold, too. Does it look cold to you? Nomadan, might I have a word? Moscow says, why is this taking so long? Peony says, let's see, Everard, is he really going to try and swim? Peony says, seems like it, the poor fool. And then why is this taking so long? All right, so we need to zone out a little bit to see what all the bystanders yelling jump, jump, jump are saying. It occurs to me that I may have made a slight error in judgment, Nomadan, and I have perhaps not dressed entirely appropriately for the cold, frigid waters. Bingo shivers. What do you think? Do you think perhaps I just need to warm myself up, possibly to get the blood flowing? That is a capital idea, my intelligent man friend. Stay out of Bingo's way while he warms himself up. Whoa. What is he doing? Oh my. Ah! He has gone mad. Stop, I can't bear to look. That was just the thing. I was wrong. I'm not ready. Nomadan, I need you. I'm a bit warmer, but the water still looks cold, and now I just feel tired. You think maybe this is just a bad spot? Maybe I should try another place on the bank? Good idea. Cheer on Bingo while he finds the perfect spot. Sure. Patience, everyone. I am almost set. Boy, maybe here will be better. Yeah, my thinking that you were Teacher Lockhart was a very appropriate name that I gave you. Because you definitely have the all talk and no show that he had. I don't know. See, come on in. The water's fine. What if someone swam across first as a demonstration? Yes, that might do it. I will watch you swim, my adventuring friend. Of course. All right. Swim to the other side of the river. We'll turn back this way just in case they have anything to say. Your muscles ache, but you've put on a fine demonstration. Your muscles ache? That short a swim? That's like one way across an Olympic-sized pool. Well, long ways anyway. Maybe not the width, but that's just like the length. I mean, sure, I've been to Everdim, or as they call it, Everswim before. I've swam a hell of a lot longer than this. All right, Bingo. What do you have to say this time? And your entourage. Oh, let's see. Does he have a... he doesn't say drinking buddy or swimming buddy or anything, so... That was incredible, my friend. If you can do it, I certainly think I can do it as well. Talk to Bingo, but don't let him drip on you. Here I go. I'm swimming! I'm swimming! Look at him go! You're doing it, Bingo! Oh, now he's reminding me of another person. Who is the character... Who is the character in Simpsons? I'm good! He's got lots of self-esteem. I did it, Gnomadan! Did you see me? Your feat was pretty good, but I'm afraid my own may have shown you up some. Now that was a true display of swimming prowess, wouldn't you say? Indeed, Bingo, indeed. Talk to him again in the Golden Perch inside the town of Stock. I am drenched, but I'm happy, my friend. Let us return to the Golden Perch and dry off. Oh, these have been some fun quests. I am so thankful y'all encouraged me to get on them and do them. I'm just sad I didn't do them as they went on along there and have a weekly thing to look forward to with them.
I think that went fairly well, but let's avoid rivers anyway.
I think that went fairly well, Gnomadan. You might not have had a great look at it, but I'd say I mastered the art of swimming remarkably quickly. Bingo seems to be looking everywhere but at your face. Just for fun, though, I think I'll avoid rivers while on my journey. Dry land makes for a more interesting trip, I'd say, and it would be a shame to take the easy way and float across every river that squiggles its way across my path. You understand, I'm sure. Next week, Disapproving Bogs, recommended level 11, which we are at, so we'll probably do the... Okay... I think we're going to go with the Sinking Stone this time, because apparently our arms got tired.
Let us return to my hobbit hole in Mickle Delving.
I feel well prepared for the journey now, Gnomadan. I am ready for anything. I just need to pick up the belongings I would need and put a few things in order before I depart. Will you help me with these final preparations? It saddens me to leave the Golden Perch and her fine ale behind, but that is the life of an adventurer, is it not? Let us return to my hobbit hole in Mickle Delving. Talk to Bingo inside his hobbit hole and inside his hobbit hole in Mickle Delving. All right, and that will be a level 11. So I think that will probably be the last one of Bingo's we do, because at that point he is going to outlevel us in his adventures. So that is where we will stop. We will see y'all next time. Thanks for coming along with the Adventures of Gnomadan here on SLOTRO. Gnomadan thanks you as well. And I hope you've enjoyed it. We'll see you next time. Have a good time in the meantime. And we'll see you then. Bye-bye.